Hey,
Yeah,
Alec, we just
yeah,
had our session. We don't have to go into depth about, what we were talking about or anything like that, my brother. But I'd like to ask you how you feel now after we've talked for a little while and what's going on and whatever you want to share. So I'll leave it with you.
right now I feel at peace. I feel very fresh and I actually feel revitalized, to be honest with you. And I didn't think this was going to happen. I came in, I came, I come in a real dark mood. I was dark and moody, and I was a little bit grumpy, and I was a bit angry at the world. Right now, I feel worry free. I feel like I've been reborn, which is weird because I feel like I've been rebirthed into this earth, onto this earth, and I was getting all these goosebumps and tingly feeling, which happens when I'm on. It actually, like, I gotta be honest with you, Ivan, like, brother, this only happens like when I'm back on my country, where I'm from, my country, my spiritual country, and I feel the ancestors and the spirits there. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like it's an energy that I know I feel when I'm around proper, spiritual, cultural people that can see me and see what I am. I think I'm right now. My mind's clear, like,
Wow.
and and I feel very at peace and at ease, and I don't feel like there's no. I got no weight. Well, no weight of the world on my shoulders anymore, brother. I feel like I can.
I love it. And Alec, just for people that hear this, can you tell us a little bit where you're from, your background, whatever you want to share with us?
So I'm from the Wanyi, Garawa, and Gangalida tribes in the lower Gulf of Carpentaria. I'm an Aboriginal sort of I guess tribal warrior for my people. I'm the president of our tribal council up there. I've got a long history of I guess I would you can call it activism. I guess activism for Aboriginal people in this country. But my area is in the lower Gulf of Carpentaria. I'm from a small little Aboriginal community called Dumaji.
Mhm.
I guess a lot of people regard me as a leader. I wouldn't call myself a leader. I'd like to say I'm someone that loves my people and certainly very passionate about them having a better life and a better future. So it weighs me down sometimes. So I come with a lot of heavy sort of transgenerational trauma and a lot of I guess current day politics and hardships that I deal with on a daily basis to you know um, try and find a way forward for our people, but try and find a way forward for with our everyone in the country. So it's a great um, burden to carry.
Mhm.
So I'm sometimes I get really down and I'm always worrying about what's the next step, how do I do this, how do I do that. So I guess just for people that you out there watching, brother, it comes with a lot of responsibility, a lot of expectation,
Yes.
and I also I'm very very involved in the cultural and spirit world of our mob. So that also weighs heavily on my mind, and
Yes.
not just in Australia, but across the globe. I do a lot of stuff with the Lakota Indians in South Dakota over at Rosebud Reservation and Pine Ridge.
Mhm.
Brother Tippy and his family, who I do a lot of cultural stuff with from my Maori family over in New Zealand. So I take what I do very seriously, and it's something that's very deep in my heart. And I guess that's why I can be my own worst enemy sometimes because I judge myself too harshly, and I get down on myself. But
That's
tonight, I mean, just in the space of an hour or what it's been, I'm laughing and joking, and all of a sudden I feel like doing back somersaults and stuff or something. And it's just from our conversation, and I got to say, I just feel at ease again. And thank you, my brother. I really
man.
appreciate it. So
You're welcome, Alec. It's such a pleasure, and thank you so much for doing this little recording for me. If you don't mind, I'd like to share it with people so they can see, a little bit of what we did and how you feel. Because, on my side, there's a lot of men that, sometimes they don't want to speak and they hold a lot of things in. and I want to work with the guys and, be able to share what I've been learning, what I've been doing with them. And, for you to come on and show what's happened for yourself is a great honor for me too. So I thank you.
No, thank you, brother. And look, you've got my blessing and my permission to use whatever you need, brother. This has been a bit of a. I didn't know what to expect because it was going to be our first session and chat, and you and I have been chatting now for a couple of months just on location while filming. But this was the first time we're going to get real and raw and kind of go and delve into some of my demons and whatnot. And I'm like, what demons? I ain't got no demons anymore.
Beautiful, bro.
Jesus.
I love it.
It's a beautiful thing. So I'm looking forward to catching up with you now and giving you a hug, brother, when I see you up at our next shoot.
One week we're catching up.
It's on. It's on. Hey, I've got a request. Bring some pads and mitts so we can do some training.
Absolutely. Done. All right, bro. I'll pause the recording.